Alright, a quick way that I've tested the belts just out of the field real fast before, like a pre-flight. If you squeeze the belt, like get in here, squeeze them both sides, and if you squeeze both sides, as you can tell, that one squeezes in pretty good. So that, I would say, is a loose belt right there, because you should only be able to squeeze it about 1/8 of an inch, and that one's definitely more than that. That one's squeezing a good almost a quarter, 3/16 I would say. Now let's look at this one. Turn this where I can see it, and we'll get in here. And this one I squeeze, and that's squeezing as hard as I can. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's about 1/8 of an inch squeeze, and that I would say is good. The other way, you can use a frequency app. I mean, everybody's got a different number. I try to do it at 425 hertz. But anyways, hope that helped on doing a quick belt test before you take off. And if you have any questions, give me a holler. Alright, this is going to be on the Black Bull. I mean, other motors are probably going to be done differently, could be the same, but this is about how to tighten the belt and making sure that everything is in alignment. What you're going to need is a number 6 millimeter Allen wrench. Yeah, what is that? Is it? Yeah, number 6. 26 open end wrench. One I got here is that I just ordered off of eBay, 26 millimeter, and I just use this flat hacksaw blade for testing the alignment. So that's really all the tools you're going to need. First of all, you're going to take your wrench and see if I can get a picture. That is the Allen screw that you're going to loosen up, and so you're going to set that in. Bring the key up. And I've already loosened it, so it might be a little tighter than what it's going to show here. But anyways, you're going to loosen that up a couple turns, not much. You can leave it hanging out there, and then what you're going to do is grab your 26 millimeter wrench, and on the back side you're going to see there's a nice flat area to put it on. And I loosen it, or while it's loosened up, I drop the pulley as close as I can get it to the pinion on the bottom. And while that's there, this is how we're going to make sure that it's aligned, the belt with the pinion and the other pulley. So what I'm going to do is lay it flat onto the pinion gear right across the lip of it, and right as it touches, it'll touch the lip of that right there. And if it's that edge is nice and flat against that, then that says that the pulleys are in a good alignment, and you should have no problems chewing. You won't be chewing belts up. So anyways, back to the top. Now to tighten the belt, what I do is just the opposite. We're just going to grab this 26 millimeter, bring it all the way back up, and you shouldn't be so loose on the top where whenever you tighten it up, it should hold it pretty good there. So that squeeze test, we're going to test that. You know, and by the way, the Black Bull, if you're doing frequency, it's between 380 and 400. So you get close to 400 on a brand new belt, because it's going to stretch and get loose after your first flight. You probably have to torque it. So right in there, I am like barely squeeze it, and I'm getting about 1/8 inch of play, so that is good. So then we're going to just take this, tighten this back down, and a good turn on that. Okay, that is golden. We can take this out, come back down here, kind of do a complete revolution of the belt, and then we're going to retest it and see how that got loosened up. So you can see how far I'm squeezing it now. So what we're going to do is loosen it back up again. Plus this is hard to do one-handed. And put the wrench on. Snug up a little bit. Got that eighth inch play there again. Tighten it back down. Okay. Get that out. Complete revolution. Which is like 2 turns. So then we're going to test it again. Yeah, that's good there. So according to Phil, that feels good on the tightness. I can't do the frequency test on my cell phone because I can't videotape and use the app at the same time. So anyways, if you strum it, you put the meter as close as you can to the edge, and you're going to take and flick it just like that, and that should give you between 380 and 400. So that's what Corsair Black Bulls are set to. So anyways, hopefully this helps somebody. If you have any questions, give me a holler. Hey, one other thing I wanted to mention. I know I just showed you the video of how to check and retighten your belt, making sure it's all in line. One of the things that you can tell when your belt's getting too loose is it becomes harder to start, because the engines are actually using the prop as kind of like a flywheel effect. So if your belt starts getting loose, you're going to find the motor to be harder to start up. So when you pull it, it's not going to spin as free as it would if the belt's tightened. Just wanted to give you a little clue on that. You can definitely tell if your belt's getting too loose if it's hard to start. Can't think of anything else right now, so if you have any questions, definitely holler at me. Thanks.